So I'm going to start with the pole technique. That's this invisible pole. I'm going to show you the finished product and then show you how I did it. So here's the finished product. So doing that, I'll just show you how easy that is. Let me make a new project. I'll call it Poll 2. So I need a couple of things. Number one, here's my video here. I need a still image of this frame with nobody in it. So this is the frame right there with nobody in it. And all I have to do, you guys have this as well. If I export, I can just save the current frame. I'm not going to do that because I've already done that. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to go set an in and out point. So right now you can see I have everybody walking through and there's nothing magic about that. But I have the frame saved. There it is. I have the frame saved, and watch what I do. I'm going to drag it on top and make it match the entire length of my video. So I'm going to start with the pole technique. That's this invisible pole. I'm going to show you the finished product and then show you how I did it. So here's the finished product. So doing that, I'll just show you how easy that is. Let me make a new project. I'll call it Poll 2. So I need a couple of things. Number one, here's my video here. I need a still image of this frame with nobody in it. So this is the frame right there with nobody in it. And all I have to do, you guys have this as well. If I export, I can just save the current frame. I'm not going to do that because I've already done that. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to go set an in and out point. So right now you can see I have everybody walking through and there's nothing magic about that. But I have the frame saved. There it is. I have the frame saved, and watch what I do. I'm going to drag it on top and make it match the entire length of my video. Okay, so right now I've got this picture on top, but it's blocking the people that are walking there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a filter on. I'm going to put a mask on. And watch the way a mask works. So I'm going to go and choose a mask. And I'm going to do this draw mask. This will work for a lot of the things that you want to do. I'm going to drag it on my top clip here. And then all I have to do is start clicking where I want my mask to be. I'm going to zoom out a little bit because I want to see outside. Let's see. I'm just going to click and drag. I'm going to make a mask here. Basically, I'm masking out anything that's not inside of here. I'm done, and you can see right there, it's masked, so it's keeping this part of the mask right here, and then I'm seeing through this other part. of the mask right there. That's it for the poll thing there. Any questions? So here's a finished green screen, and as you'll see,
iPhone 8 Plus has an app where I could travel anywhere I want. Whoa, I'm in France. Whoa, I'm at Obama's house. Whoa, the moon? No way. Oh look, Earth is flat.
and cut. Thank you. You can see right there, I've used the mask along with the green screen. I want to just show you how that works right now. First thing, where's the green screen? There we go. So here's just the normal green screen. One of the important things is all the images I want to see behind my actor are placed below the video. So here's my actor's video. Below it is the picture that's going to be there. So first I'm going to start just like I did last time. I'm going to drag a mask on here. And in this case, I want to mask out everything that's not the green screen. So I'm just going to go around in a circle right here. This one was tough because his head was like touching the top of the green screen there. Okay, so that's part of it. Second thing I'm going to do is resize my image because it's kind of weird that he doesn't have feet there. So I'll resize my image, put him like that. The last thing is the green screen. Okay, so now I have to get rid of the green screen, and that's very easy as well. There's a filter over here under keying. There's two things under keying. One is called keyer, the other one's called luma key or luma key. You're going to use the keyer. All you do is drag it over. Now it's going to mess up usually, so this is important when you're using the green screen. You come over to the green screen filter, which is right here, and you're going to take this strength and drag it all the way down to 0. Now I need to sample the color that I actually want to get rid of. So I just click here, and I click and drag. Oops, my bad. I need to turn that off. And then I click and drag on the filter, and voila, it is, green screen is gone. If I were to play it back.
iPhone 8 Plus has an app where I could travel anywhere I want. Whoa, I'm in France. Whoa, I'm at Obama's house. Whoa, the moon?
And there we go. I want to show you reverse right now. It's very simple. I had video, let's see, what is it, 47. So this was a video in forward motion. 3, 2, 1, action. I'll fast forward it. She just draws the end backwards and then erases it. And then all I did was reverse it. To reverse it, you highlight the clip. You go to the retiming options. One of the things is reverse there. It's already reversed, I think. Let me play this. Yep. She erases the end on the board, and then it sucks up into her pen. All I had to do was reverse it. You can do a lot of cool things with reversed video. Questions about that one? Okay, last one. Here's the jumper thing that I've edited, and I'll show you the edited version. Andrew is magically going to float across class. Andrew, in 3, 2, 1, jump. One more time, right? Let's watch that one more time. Andrew, in 3, 2, 1, jump. So, how I did that is quite simple. Watch. First, I just need to know which video. This is 45. So what I did is I went through this and found where Andrew jumped. And a cool thing, you can use the arrow keys, the left and right arrow keys, to find the exact spot. Like, oh, right there, he's at his highest. So I mark the spot, and then I come over here and I save the current frame. And then I go to the next one over, and I use my arrow keys to find the perfect spot. And then I go and save the current frame. And, you know, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. I keep finding the current frame, current frame, current frame. Once they're saved, I have just the frames in my timeline here. So you can see these are just images. And I drag these images in order. The duration is way too long. So I would just select them all, right click, change the duration, and I don't know, I put like a third of a second there. And when you put them together, you get that. Okay, so I lied that was the last one. I want to show you one that I've done in previous years. I just want to show it to you. I think it's kind of cool. That's the wrong. It's under experimentals. That's not it. Okay, so this guy's going to see himself frozen in midair and then jump and catch himself. So you look at yourself. Yeah. And then go and I'm recording it. So I'll show you again. He falls off the edge. But how this happens is quite simple. If you look here, there's just a picture of him, which was edited in Photoshop. So we did the same thing as the jumper where we saved the current frame. You go and edit just him in Photoshop and have him stay there until he jumps and catches himself right there at that point. And then it disappears. And then he falls off the screen there.